Hello everyone, welcome to another video on quick, affordable, healthy meals. My name is Simone. I am a health and wellness coach for Say Nutrition. Thank you. So today we are going to prepare curry shiitake mushrooms with bok choy and couscous. Yum yum. So first we're going to make the curry paste. I'm going to cook my curry because I like cooking my curry. And in order for us to do that, we're going to add 1 tablespoon. I think this is enough. Or you can go over. Remember, I'm cooking for 1. So I'm going to say 2 tablespoons actually. Let's go ahead and do that. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil, of course. Let that. Turn the stove on while I do that. Keep it on low. And then I'm going to add my onions and garlic. I've already cut this up. So I had 3 cloves of garlic and a half an onion. Again, I'm cooking for 1. So I'm going to put that in. Make sure everything is diced nicely. And I'll let that do its thing. Now to prepare couscous is very easy. If you don't know, you just need to boil hot water. Make sure that you have the couscous in a pot. It needs to be dry, of course. And then you just pour the hot water on the couscous. So I'm just going to turn on the kettle. Let that go while I'm sauteing my onions and garlic. And then I'll pour that water on the couscous. Now for the couscous, it's basically 1 cup of couscous to 1 cup of water. And you can add salt and olive oil or butter, healthy butter, of course. So while that's going, there's a lot of onions here, but I love onions. It's so good, and it just smells so great. I think we may add a bit of more olive oil. I don't know, it just seems like it needs a little bit more since I'm going to be making a curry paste. So I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil to that. Right? Put that there. Make certain that my stove is at a nice temperature. So now I'm going to add my curry powder. And I use Jamaican curry powder just because I like the spices. It's a little spicier, I think, than other curry powders. But you can use any curry powder you choose. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of curry powder. Maybe a little bit more, just a bit more to that. And I'm cooking the curry because I want to make a paste. And it really brings out the flavor when you cook the curry before you actually add in the necessary ingredients such as my shiitake, mushrooms, and my bok choy. So right now we just have onions and curry going. And it's on a low fire. Pretty low. I'll let that go a bit. And it looks like they're really, it almost looks like it's burning, but it really isn't. While that's going there, I'm going to add some water to that. And I'll add 2 tablespoons of water. And this is going to help me to make that paste. It smells so good, you guys. I love curry. Curry is a great spice. Amazing. Maybe I'll add another tablespoon of water. So I think everything is good here. So now I'm going to have my shiitake, add my shiitake mushrooms. And if you know nothing about shiitake mushrooms, you really need to learn about it and add that to your daily meals. It's an amazing fungi. Shiitake mushroom is filled with 3 vitamin Bs. Vitamin B2, B5, and B6. It's also a great source of minerals such as selenium, potassium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and the list goes on. This amazing fungi is actually now being promoted to fight the progression of AIDS and cancer by building the immune system. So this is something that we really need to be consuming on a daily basis. It's an amazing fungi, as I said, amazing mushroom. And it's not just shiitake mushrooms, mushrooms in general. But this is just speaking on shiitake because I love this particular mushrooms. It's filled with protein. It also has interferons, and interferon is a natural group of protein that helps to stop viruses from multiplying. So this is something that I believe everyone should consume. Something you can eat in your salad, just daily meal, cooking some meals. I think I'll add a little bit more water before I put in my bok choy, and I'll let that saute. For shiitake mushrooms, to really get all the good nutritional stuff from it, we recommend cooking it for 7 minutes. But we're just going to go ahead and, we're in TV land, video land. We'll let that simmer for a little bit. Yeah. So I'm going to cover this and tell you a little bit about my next power vegetable that we're going to use. Bok choy. Another favorite. I know we talked about kale the last time because I do love kale. But bok choy was another green, another power green that I love, and I think it's just amazing to me that we really don't take advantage of these gifts from God, from Earth, these amazing vegetables. Bok choy is filled with vitamin K, and vitamin K has a major role in bone metabolism. And basically what that means is that if you consume a large amount of bok choy in your daily diet, it can make your bones healthier, stronger, and delay osteoporosis. And America is one of the countries where there's a large amount of osteoporosis in this country. And it's amazing that that's the case because we drink so much milk here. And milk is always, you should drink milk so that you can build strong bones. But it doesn't. It really doesn't. The things that help you to grow strong bones is your greens. That's what the cows eat, where we get the milk. So they're eating the greens, and we're drinking their milk, which they don't even drink. So it's just amazing to me that we don't, as a country, take advantage of all the wonderful greens that have all the great vitamins. And I think if we consume a lot of these, we won't really have to take medication as much. So I think my shiitake is pretty good. And I hear my kettle. So now I'm going to add my bok choy to the mix of things. So good. I think I probably cut up too much bok choy, but that's fine. I'm going to turn my kettle off. Let that water do its thing. So I didn't add any salt or anything as of yet, but you'll see in a minute how it all just comes together. I'm going to add a little bit more water. Let that go, and I'm going to add some salt. Like I said, I'm not a cook, so I don't have specifics on how you need to add the certain amount of salt or pepper, but I just go with my gut, and I think that's what people normally do. They just go with their gut. So I add a little bit of salt here. I think that's pretty good. And then black pepper, because I love spicy stuff. Even though I have the curry and there's spice to it, I don't know, I just love spicy things. And curry is just amazing. I know we didn't talk about that much, but curry has turmeric, as we all know, and that have the properties of antioxidant, anti-inflammatory properties that really help with Alzheimer's. It's not a cure, but it can delay the whole progress in Alzheimer's disease. And if it runs in your family like it does in mine. My grandmother actually passed away from Alzheimer's, so it's certainly something that's deep to me, and I try to consume as much curry. Once I realized that that's something that runs in our family, I decided I'm going to eat for my health. And, you know, we say a lot of times that our bodies are a temple, but it only is if you actually make it happen, if you actually treat it as a temple. So I'm just going to let that do its thing here. I'm going to cover that. And that's going. So now I'm going to add my water to my couscous. So let's measure it out. So that was a cup of couscous, 1 cup. So I'm going to do 1 cup of hot water. Yeah? I don't know. I feel like it needs a little bit more, but I'm just going with my gut. So do a little bit more there. And I've already added salt to the couscous. And all you need to do is just cover that. So if I can find my cover. Alright, we're just going to cover the couscous. Let that simmer. Couscous is a great replacement of rice, especially white rice. If you consume white rice, which I don't know why anyone would eat white rice, because that's just not the natural look for rice. Rice is naturally brown, grains are brown, so I don't know why we would even eat white rice. But if you're looking for a replacement, if you just want to switch it up a bit, because I know it's hard. I know it's hard to say, you know, I'm going to eat healthy from now on. But if you just want to mix it up, you know, you're tired of white rice, so you're going to switch it up, do some couscous. What I got was Trader Joe's couscous. And I guess I should talk about the price for these things. I mean, the bok chow, I think I paid maybe $1.49 for a bag. And the shiitake mushrooms is expensive, it is. But I think I paid maybe $1 something, if I remember. I don't have my receipt, but it's probably like $1.99 for half a pound or something of the sort, maybe less than a pound. And then the couscous I got from Trader Joe's, and that was $1.49. Yes, because I stocked up on it. Once I saw that was the cost, I was like, what? Couscous? $1.49. So that was so basically easy, affordable meal. This is good stuff. Shiitake mushrooms taste like meat, so you're not really missing anything. Bok chow, packed with vitamin K, stuff that you need for your bones. We live in New York, well, I live in New York City, so there's a lot of walking, so you need these things to really keep you energized and just healthy. So I think, yeah, the couscous is all dried out, as you can see. That's all you do. That's all you do. You pour some hot water on the couscous. And that's all you need to do. So now I'm going to put some olive oil, because it does call for you to like put, but after it's been dried out. So I'm just going to do, I guess this is a tablespoon, right? I'm going to do a tablespoon of olive oil. I love olive oil. Oh, goodness. This is smelling so good. So good. Yeah? And the couscous is done. And my mushroom and shiitake curry dish is done. Look at that. Yum, yum. So now I'm gonna plate this for you guys to see how beautiful healthy meals can look. And I'm gonna taste it so you can know, or you can just tell from my expression just how wonderful this tastes. I'm not making it up either. It tastes good. If it didn't taste good, you'll know. You'll see. Based on my expression. Really not good at faking it. So I'm just gonna make just a pretty little plate here. Let's see if I can make that pretty for you. And then I'll add some couscous here. I also always add like a piece of avocado to my meals. I won't today because I'm all out of avocado. But this is avocado season, so please guys, add avocado to your daily meal. So basically this is how it looks. And so you have your shiitake and your bok chow with your couscous. How beautiful is that? So let's go ahead and taste it. Let's cool it first. This is so yummy. I'm not just saying.